Oh yeah, remember back when our environment was in crisis? Just put that anywhere. The garbage explosion and other easy do-it-yourself pranks. John R. Schaefer, who has a PhD in garbage? Show me where you keep the E.T. Atari cartridges.
Waste products.
Don't mind if I do.
4 to 8 pounds per day from each of us.
It's not a
Each
competition.
year, Americans throw away 26 billion bottles and jars,
What? We're thirsty.
48 billion cans, many of non-rustable aluminum, and over 50 million tons of paper.
Back when fan fiction was analog.
Old appliances, furniture, chemicals, and construction debris are discarded.
It's the necessary sacrifice so we can have T-Mobile stores.
Agricultural wastes represent a large part of the problem, which is generally overlooked.
Oh yeah, good point. Why aren't we blaming this on farmers?
Automobiles are mass-produced, mass-marketed, and mass-junked. Each year, 6 million cars are disposed of.
Christine, meet Greased Lightning.
Yearly, over 72 million tires are worn out. And join our mountains of waste.
Welcome. There's lots of reading material.
By increasing the use of synthetic fibers and other plastic products, we have further increased disposal burdens. Plastics don't rust. They don't rot.
I bet that seemed cool when we were inventing them.
Buried, they remain in their original state almost indefinitely. Burned, they pollute our air.
Sounds like we royally screwed up.
Non-returnable bottles, a great breakthrough in economical and convenient packaging, are a nuisance that will neither rot nor burn.
We should invent some kind of ineffectual recycling system to make us feel better about this.
Paper has always been one of our most useful products, but an increasingly higher proportion of paper and paper products make landfills unsightly and litter the surrounding landscape.
You make all this sound like a bad thing.
There is now enough garbage produced in the United States to fill the Panama Canal 4 times each year.
Hey, that's a great idea. I think you solved it.
How do we dispose of all of it? Increasingly, this seems to be a popular way. A drive along our nation's highways or through the streets of our cities shows our attitudes toward waste disposal.
You're all going to be ashamed of yourselves when that Mad Men episode comes out.
Even though $7 to $12 billion is presently spent on getting rid of wastes each year, less than half of our nation's cities and towns have adequate disposal systems.
Yeah, well, they blew all that money on fancy no-dumping signs.
Over 45% of the disposal sites are operated as open dumps. These dumps contribute appreciably to our air and water pollution problems and degrade the environment.
Hey, stop making this political.
The raw garbage and incompletely burned organic wastes attract flies and rats.
At least somebody's having a good time.
For these reasons, open dumping and burning is banned in all states, but it is not being enforced.
We just don't like confrontation.
An improved method of disposal with no burning is called sanitary landfill. It is really a dump in layers.
That sounds really gross.
As each load of garbage comes in, it is spread out and compacted.
By one of our garbage geniuses.
Daily, all the newly deposited wastes are covered with 6 inches of soil, and then another layer of garbage is added.
Oh, it's like a refuse lasagna.
Well-managed landfill sites such as this are both sanitary and beneficial to an area.
And that's why Republicans want to shut it down, probably.
Most landfills, however, are sanitary in name only.
Oh, like those napkins.
In some coastal areas, wastes are used to fill marshes and extend shorelines under the guise of turning worthless land into valuable property.
Property is inherently theft, but do go on. Yuck.
Biologists are concerned about how the filling of wetlands will affect the ecology.
Well, that sounds like an overreaction. Oh, God!
Improperly placed landfills can leach into groundwater supplies and streams, adding pollutants to our water resources.
Oh, that's fine. We're used to it.
But when carefully located and maintained, landfills can be an efficient and beneficial method of solid waste disposal.
Oh, great. So it's fixed now.
Apartment houses, parks, golf courses, highways, and airports are only a few of the things that have been built on filled-in land.
Just hold your nose and it's great. Thank you so much for watching Fun with Shorts. This series is supported by Patreon and patrons like these wonderful people right here. They get early access to new episodes and exclusive episodes every month. Also, check out the updated funwithshorts.com for DVDs and merch and all the good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.